Sometimes I wonder about me. I wonder why I keep doing it to myself. Got this Maco 75 off eBay. Got it for a pretty good price, but I got it. It was shipped okay. Barely. He did wrap the inside. Didn't have a whole lot of bubble wrap on the outside, but made it okay. So we were happy about that. But anyway, I guess I didn't pay too much attention or enough attention to the pictures they had posted because this thing is modded like crazy and hate to say it, but of course ain't modded well. Um, I was wondering, I saw these neons up here. It's like, wow, that's kind of interesting. And then it's got extra switches there. I think that originally it only has the power switch and the standby switch. And somebody added that AM SSB. Way to write that in there, right? With magic marker. And then I was wondering what that on-off switch could be there. And after a little investigation on the inside, which I'll turn it around in a minute. That turns to preamp. Somebody added a preamp board, keying board relay on this, and that on there in red turns the preamp off and on. And also, originally this amp only came with the tune light there. I mean, not tune light. It's late. You gotta forgive me. Variable tune, output tune, and somebody added that load there, not matching knobs, and at least they put stick-ons on there instead of magic marker though, right? So that's the modded up front of this thing. But anyway, I figure, hey, I'm pretty good at these, I think. So, and I got it for a good price. And then we went here on the inside, and it's got an 8950 tube, but it's missing the cap, and they just soldered the wire right onto the to the lead coming out of the tube, missing the cap. But I don't know. I guess you got to do what you got to do. And then you can see all the wiring for those neons they put in. And then this top light here too. So I guess it lights up real pretty, I guess. If it worked once we get it going. But yeah, turn her over. And this is where more fun begins, right? This here's the added preamp board. Also got a keying circuit on it. I hope it works. I don't want to play with that too much. Here's the regular RF keying relay here. And these wires over here are the input output going to that preamp relay. And then that's not too bad. The tank circuit. The original load cap and the tank coil. That's the added tune variable cap. And then for that on-off switch, it's used as a single pole, single throw switch, but it looked like they used a gigantic 3-pole switch or something in there for that. I guess, you use what you got, right? That big old switch to, turn on and off the, I think the lights up top is all that goes to. Very interesting. And also, what's fun on this is this amp runs at about 900 volts on the plate. And these here are the two caps for the high voltage that run the 900 volts right here. So since this thing's runs on 900 plus volts, I'm going to say, who can look at this and tell me what's wrong with this picture? There are actually 3 things wrong with this picture, and I'm trying to move it around so you can actually kind of get an idea and see. I don't know if I can zoom in there. But anyway, 900 volts. And this is a voltage doubler circuit where one leg of the high voltage comes in here in the center of these 2 caps here. And the other leg goes to the center of these 2 diodes here. And that's how a high voltage doubler circuit works, you know. Center the diodes and center of the 2 caps here. But this thing got 3 major things that I see, you know, wrong with it. And I wonder what eagle eye can catch all 3 of those things. So trying to move it around a little bit so you can actually kind of see it, maybe. And when I get an amp like this, I always check the diodes. I don't know if I can do that with one hand holding the camera, and I don't have nothing to put the camera on, do I? Put the meter on. Put the meter on diode test, which is that blue symbol right there on top. That's a diode. And got my meter on the diode test, and you'll see this. Something like this, open circuit. And you take your 2 leads to check a diode. And on this one, this meter, you put the red end on the negative side of the diode, or the black end, and then the gray one, if you can see that, I got my camera again. If you can see the gray here, that's the positive end, and my meter, some of them are different. Hard to do this one-handed. There we go. Hear that beeping? It beeped, and when I got a solid reading, 0.5, that's the voltage coming out the diode in the correct direction. So you should get somewhere around there, 0.5, 0.6. Some of the smaller diodes you might get 0.3 or 4. That's all good. If you put your leads in reverse across a good diode, you should get nothing, like it's not even connected, like that there. If you get a bad diode, it might be open both ways, where it just stay like that. Or you get a short, like this one here. And if you got a short, it's going to short either way, because a short is a short, right? Let's see if I can get it on there. Hey, doing this with one hand is like playing with chopsticks. Come on. There we go. We got it on there the other way now, across that diode. And again, that's a short. And if you can see the voltage reading there is showing that everything is basically a dead short, shorted out, instead of that 0.5 volts across it. So you do that to all your diodes, and all the rest of them check good in this thing. But again, whoever put in these caps, oh boy. And part of it is this amp runs on 900 volts or better. And there's 3 things wrong with this. So I attaboy to the first person who gets all 3 on this. So anyway, yeah, get too close, my camera go to fuzzing. That's gonna be it on this one. I'm gonna have some work to do on this one. think I might put it on the shelf for a while. I thought it'd be an easy project for me, but that's what I get for thinking. All right, take care out there. Glad whoever sold it, or hope they didn't kill themselves with this thing. All right, bye.